Right. You can see my screen, I believe. Presentation. Right. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I think now we can switch our mics on because, well, if there is no background noise going on, then you can switch your mic on because now we are going to recap what we did last week. So I'm hearing myself. Is there anybody who has two devices on? Because if you have two devices close to you and both are on, switch the microphone of one on. Don't turn both of them on because I'm hearing myself. But, hello? Hello? Who is that? Who is that? 1, 2, 1, 2. Can we turn all our mic off and then I'll see if it will stop because at first it wasn't like that. Right, now it stopped. So who was that? Hmm. Let's turn it off. Let's keep it off. If I ask a question and you want to answer, then you switch it back on because I would not like to hear myself as I speak. Great. So last session, can is there anybody who can give me in one sentence what we learned last session? And you can just shout it. You don't have to raise your hands because I'm not on the screen. I'm in the PowerPoint, so I will not see you even if you raise your hands. So just shout it. What did we do last session? I think everybody should be able to answer.
The different keys,
The different keys. Okay.
like the name of it.
Right, right. So that was basically the center of it, the names of the different keys, right? And these were what I said the learning goals was that at the end goals were. So at the end of last session, we should be able to answer these questions, right? So I'm going to ask, each line is basically a question that we will have to be able to answer it, right? So now I will read the question and I'll just say somebody's name. You will have to have the right answer. Yeah, because I believe that even if you're not here last week, I believe that you've watched the video, the recap, and whatnot. So everybody should be able to answer. So everybody here, everybody on here now, I can mention your name and then you should be able to answer. So after last session, you should be able to explain why understanding keys matters for you as a singer. I think we saw multiple points why as a singer you need to be able to understand keys. If I see correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We saw 6 different points on why it's important for a singer to understand keys. So if I mention your name, you say 1 point. You don't have to say all 6. Faustina, what is one of the reasons why it's important for a singer to understand keys?
Because it teaches you musical literacy. Being able to understand prevents things like singing by imitation.
Right, right. It will prevent you from singing by imitation. So you will know why you are singing what note at what time. Great. Rachel?
It is to know your keys faster.
Yes. So we said speed. Yeah. So yeah, speed exactly. So it can help you learn music faster because you know your keys and you can apply them. So speed. So we have musical literacy. We have speed. Then we had 4 more. Kennedy.
Yeah, we also learned that it helps you to be independent, so you're able to learn your parts.
Yeah, I'm listening. What is independence?
Okay, I thought that was okay. Yeah, so you're able to learn your parts on your own prior to rehearsals or whatever.
Exactly. Monica, give me a fourth reason.
so that like basically you have like you can like understand have the same language as the instrumentalist.
Exactly. It will give you confidence with other musicians. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think with that, we can combine it with smooth collaboration. It will help you to collaborate with other musicians. Then we had one more. One, it's quite important. Jessica, any idea?
I'm sorry, I wouldn't know the last one.
You didn't know the last one? Let me
No.
see who I can call to help. Or anybody who knows the last one that want to chip it in? There was one that is really important as well. Leading and teaching. So it will help. It's easy when you understand keys. It makes it easy for you to teach. If you're an MD in the church, it will help you to be able to teach if you understand keys. Great. Then the second thing is after last session, you should be able to identify what the piano is made of. Susanna, what is the piano made of?
So you have the black notes and the white notes.
Exactly. How many exactly, to be precise?
I'd say 5 black notes.
Right.
And then was it 12 white notes? No, 7. Well, I'm guessing. Okay, that one I wouldn't.
Bernice, can you chip in? So she's not sure. Can you say what it should be?
5 black notes and 7 whites.
Exactly. So here we start from here. We start from here and we end here, right? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That repeats itself, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So we have 5 and 5 black notes and 7 white notes. Okay. What is an octave? For those who did the test, I received interesting definitions on what an octave is. Some of them was quite interesting, I would say, and I've written it down. It will come at different session. But is there anybody? Because I corrected it for all of the people who solved it. So is there anybody who can give me the definition of octave? What is an octave? And there's a specific word I want to hear in there. Emanuela? Please, I want us to be active. Oh. Come on. We all know all this. We know. What is an octave?
That one I had it wrong, so.
And I corrected it for you, didn't I?
Yes.
Exactly.
An octave was, oh my days, I forgot. It consists of 12 keys, right?
Definitely not.
Okay, then forgot. Sorry.
Anybody who wanna chip in, just shout it.
So the octave.
Prudence, raise your hands. Okay, so Prudence, let's go.
It's an interval of 8 notes.
Sorry, come again.
An interval of 8 notes.
An interval of 8 notes. Interval of 8. I didn't get that response, but it's interesting. You said interval of 8 notes. So let me see. I'm playing C. Right, this is C. So if I want to play the octave of C, will I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is it this? No.
Only the white keys.
So I'm playing B, interval of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This B, this is C, so it's not right. Anybody who wanna give it a try? It's not an interval of 8 note, but what is it?
So you are playing the same notes, but at a higher or a lower pitch.
Pitch, exactly. That is the word I want us to. I think I didn't introduce it last session, but a pitch, right? So if I'm playing C, yeah, the same note at a higher pitch is the same C, yeah. So an octave is when I play the same notes either at a higher pitch or at a lower pitch, right? So it's basically the same notes, but the pitch is what I change. That is an octave. And we all did, we learned all the 12 notes, right? For those who did the quiz, it was, everybody had that part correct. Only few people, but I think it was just like a small mistake. But then I think everybody had it right. So if I mention your name, I'll play a note. I mention your name, you say it under 1 second, right? Jessica. Oh, sorry, you cannot see. 1 second is gone.
Is it A? No.
No. Bernice, what is this note?
F sharp.
F sharp. Exactly. Emanuela? We are already at 10 seconds.
Did you hear me? I said 8.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear it.
It's okay.
Evita?
Is it E? Like E?
E, exactly. Prudence? Sorry?
B flat.
B flat?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Then the last one, Rachel. Hey, I like how you are. I like how you are zooming.
D sharp.
E sharp or
E flat.
or E flat, exactly. So I believe the names, we are all cool, right? I don't think we have to find any difficulties with it, right? Great. So that's what also we did last session. And what is the difference between a flat and a sharp? We saw that as well. Can anybody explain it to me in one sentence, please? When do we use a sharp and when do we use a flat? And for what keys do we use sharp and flat for? And why are there two names? Come on, guys, let's go. This is a recap, so.
Can you hear me?
Got it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever you ascend, it's a sharp. So whenever you go up, it's a sharp. So whenever you descend, it's a flat. So we use them for the black keys.
Exactly.
Sharp and flat.
Exactly. Thank you. And then also, you have to be able to identify the two places on the keyboard where there is no black keys. So which two places are there no black keys? Helen?
Between E and F and B and C.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, and you have to be able to find any note on the keyboard. We've done that already. And also you have to be able to define what a chord is after last session. What is a chord? Someone who hasn't spoken yet? What is a chord? Helen, you haven't spoken yet?
A chord is 3 or more notes. Is dat goed?
Yeah. 3 or more notes played together. Eventually you have to play it together. Yeah. But 3 or more notes, exactly. Yeah. And on one of the quiz or on some quizzes, I saw that people wrote when you play 3 notes together, it can be more. A chord can have 5 notes being played for when we have chord families and we have extensions. Yeah, when we use extensions, we extend our chord, right? Okay, so then today, what is on the plan for today? So what we did, session 1, we tackled why keys matter, and we basically talk about the basics of the keyboard. Yeah, so we know what a keyboard is, on all the names of the keys and the notes on the piano, right? For this session, we're going to talk about do, re, mi. I believe that we all know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, but the question is, where do they come from actually? Yeah, and we're also going to talk about scales. What do we mean with scales, and how is a chord built? Because at the end of the day, when we sing in harmony, we are basically singing chords, but we have to understand where does it come from and how do we form them. So today is going to be, yeah, heavy, but we are up for it, right? Great. So today's session, where does do, re, mi comes from, and how scales and chords are built. Now, after session 2, you should be able to do these following things. 1, you should be able to explain where do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I say ti, but I think people also say si. But anyways, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You have to be able to explain where it comes from, and also you have to be able to use the number system as well. That is very, very, very important. Instead of the do, re, mi, we're going to use 1, 2, 3, but it will come further on. You have to be able to do that after this session. And also you have to be able to explain how a major scale is constructed using a formula. Yeah, we're going to see what formula we have to use to construct a major scale, right? And then also you have to be able to identify notes in any of the 12 major scales. We have 12 keys, so we have 12 major scales, and you have to be able to identify each and every note, right? Next, you have to be able to understand what a minor scale is, and specifically the concept of the relative minor, right? And then next, you have to be able to identify the notes in any of the 12 minor scales by relating them to their relative major. And then you have to be able to build a major chord using scale degrees, right? That's one of the most important things that we'll be doing today. Right. So that is on the board for today, right? So we will dive right into it. If we are not able to finish everything in the 1.5 hour that we have, it's calm. Yeah, we can always extend our lessons. It doesn't have to be 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, it's very important for you guys to grasp the concept than us seeing a lot of things and you guys not understanding it. Yeah, so no panic if this seems like it's a lot. And then obviously we also learn how to build a minor chord by flattening our third. Now it sounds like flattening our third. What is it? But everything will make sense, so don't worry. Before we dive in, I want us to watch this short thingy. Okay? So just look at it and see that there are different types of do, re, mi. Okay? It's going to take 2 minutes, so just watch it.
Do, 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 re, do, do, re, do, do, re, do, do, re, do, re, mi, 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 fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sh, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sol, la, sh, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol,
Right. Okay. So, what did you just watch? Anybody an idea why I showed this? Why do you think I chose to show this? So it's just a video on Instagram. I was like, this would actually be very interesting to use as the opener for our class. Why would you think I would use this? Or what did you hear? What do you know? What was she doing? Don't sleep. Wake up. Hello?
Different ways of doing do re mi.
Different ways? I
Like,
prefer
I mean,
different words.
different, because like in some of them they have like a B flat or a B sharp. So it's like, oh, sorry, what am I saying? Oh, network not cool.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you. It has not take off.
Can you? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. My Wi-Fi was so bad. I was saying that in some of it, like the Romanian one, had a different type of fa, compared to the Western one, for example. So like that's what I mean with different ways of doing do re mi.
Caris, you want to add something to it? Thank you, though, Emanuela.
I would have said the same thing. I think that thing is that we are all just used to the Western one, do re mi fa sol la si do, and then you get to see like the other ones with the Romanian ones that some notes are flattened or sharpened, and some notes are not even there in the Chinese one. Just to see that that there are more versions of the solfers.
Right. But then what if I'm saying in the Western world, we also have the blues scale. The blues scale also have a flat 7, flat 6, flat 3 in there. So like a flat mi flat, and then the la flat and the C flat is a blues scale, but it's also Western. So basically, this is like the root scale. Yeah, when we say the root scale, like the major scale, like the standard one, right? We have the minor scale, the blues scale, and all of those. Those are like extras, let's say. But the root fundamental scale is what we see here. And the root fundamental scale in the Western world is just do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Right? Exactly. So how you guys explained it. Well done. Good. So now, what is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do? What is it? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do is what we call
Do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do is basically what we call the major scale. And that's what we're going to talk about. So when you hear the major scale is actually do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. That is your major scale. And how many notes are in the major scale? There are 7 notes in the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. 8. But I said 7 different. Yes, of course, because the first do and the last do, what are they? Anybody who can finish my sentence? The first do and the last do are?
Octaves.
An octave.
Thank you. That is the word I was searching for. They are octaves. So I'm basically singing 7 different notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Yeah. So the major scale consists of 8 notes, but actually 7 different notes because we start with the do and we end with our do. Yeah. So if anybody should ask you what is a major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Yeah. But what we're going to do is that we are going to not change it, but we're going to approach it differently. Instead of us doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, or 8. But then we don't normally say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Yeah. So your do becomes your 1, your re becomes your 2, your mi becomes your 3, your fa becomes your 4, your sol becomes your 5, your la becomes your 6, your ti becomes your 7, and then you are back to your do again. So now you probably be like, hold up. Sometimes when the band is playing, they will say, now 4, and you all go to the 4. Now 2, you all go to the 4. This is where it comes from. When they are playing and they do 4, meaning they are on the 4th thingy, which is fa. So they are playing a fa, but then obviously in a chord form, right? So whenever they are playing, they do two. What note are they playing, Bernice? Or what chord are they playing? Of what chord are they playing? Re, exactly. 2 is re. Then 3 is mi. 1 is do, right? So all these hand gestures that you see musicians do, this is where it comes from. The major scale, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 of the major scale, that is where it comes from, right? But now we know this. We know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. But how are we going to play it? Because we have to, you can sing do, re, mi in all the 12 keys, right? In C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, and B, right? In all the 12 different keys, you can sing the do, re, mi, fa, sol. But then how are we going to form it? In order to do this, we will introduce a formula, right? But before we introduce the formula, let's learn it in the most easiest key, yeah? When you play the major scale, the most easiest place to play your major scale is your C, right? Because your C, it only consists of the white keys. Your major scale of the C are only white, right? So everybody can be able to play. It's easy to keep that in mind, right? So let's go to our keyboard. Yeah, this. So for example, this is my C, right? Anything. Let me change my. Yeah. So I'm in my C, right? C. I said that there are all 12 all white notes, right? So it will be. And you all are singers, so you can sing and know that it's right, right? So. So the easiest major scale that we can all play is C, because coincidentally they are all white notes, right? But then if I say play the major scale of C sharp, it's not going to be all black notes, right? It follows a particular pattern. This is where we have to introduce the scale, the major scale. No, that's where we have to introduce our formula, the major scale formula. Now, in C, as I said, it's start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then we are back to our C, right? Now, how do we know what notes to play? To know that, we introduce this formula. This is the formula that we are using. WWH, WWWWH, right? What does the W stand for? Kennedy, any idea?
A whole step.
A whole step. Selena, what is a whole step? When we say.
Move to the next note.
Sorry?
When you've moved to the next note.
Susanna, is she right?
Half, because a whole step is you skip, for example, the black notes, and then you go to the next one.
Does it have to be black?
Not particularly, just
exactly.
The note next to it.
Yes. So a whole note is when you skip a note being black or white and you go to the next one. When you go to the next note right next to it or right below it is a half step, right? So a whole step is when you skip a note. So let's see with our C. So whole, half, whole, half. You can write it down so that because it will not stay on the screen the entire time. When I go to the next one, it will change. But so that you can always have a look at it. So whole, half, whole, half. Yeah, so 2 wholes and half and 1 half, and then 3 wholes and 1 half, right? So let's apply this formula on C and see if it works. So you can see my mouse, right? Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are on C. I'm playing my major scale in C. If I'm playing my major scale in C, my do will obviously be in C. If I'm playing my major scale in C sharp, my do will obviously be in C sharp. Yeah, so your do is always the root key where you find yourself in, right? So if I'm playing the major scale of B flat, your do will be B flat, obviously, right? So I play my first note, which is C. Then my next note, I look at this here. I see a W. So then I skip this black key. I go to the next. I'm on Re. I'm on 2. Then next one is a W again. So I skip this. And I go to my 3, which is E. The next one is an H, which means a half note. I'm on E, a half note, which means I will not skip over any note. I'll just play the next note right above it, which is F. I'm on my 4. Then my next one is a W again. So meaning I have to skip this. I have to skip the F sharp, go to the G. Then the next one is a W again. I skip the A flat, go to an A. Then next is a W again. I skip this and go to this one. Then I'm back to my Do, which is a half step. So I go to the next one right above it. Do we all understand the formula? Yeah? Okay, great. Since we understand it, let's try. Let me see which one is the next slide. Yeah, so applied to the C sharp. Yeah, this was my C. I start counting after I have played my first note. So I don't count W and then hit on my first note. No, you hit on your first note first before you start to count. Because if you say a whole step, it is a whole step from a reference point. And your reference point is your Do. Yeah, so you first hit your Do before you start applying the WWH, WWWH. Don't forget that. So I play my first note, C, right? It's a whole step. So I will skip this. I'll go to D. I'm in D. A whole step. So I'll skip this and go to E. With a half step, I don't skip over anything. I come to F right away. W, I skip this. I come to G. W again, I skip this. I come to A. W again, I skip A flat. I go to B. A sharp. I go to B, and then my last one is a half note. So I play the next note right above it. Then I'm back in my Do. Right. Now, together, let's try and apply this and form the major scale of F sharp. Yeah. Did we all download GarageBand on our phone? Wait, are you using your phone for the call? So you cannot. If you are not using your phone for the call, you can open GarageBand now. Then as I do, you also kind of follow it on your phone as well. Yeah, so you open GarageBand and I think you will see a piano, right? Let me know if you see it. If you can show me. Yes, so when you have that, Susanna, can I see yours? Because you are big on my screen, so. Then you pick the second option. What's the second option? What is it written there, like down there? What's the second thingy?
Alchemy Synth.
And what was the first one?
Smart Piano.
Wait, let me see. I've never used GarageBand though.
If you click on more sounds,
okay,
and then go to keyboards, you'll find classic rock organ, classic grand, electric piano, grand piano.
Okay, so
go to grand.
Yeah, let's pick classic grand. Can you repeat where they have to go again, Caris, please?
Yeah, no problem. So wait, let me just so can you see it?
Yes, perfect.
Here you see here more sounds.
More
so
sounds,
the three dots over here.
Mm-hmm.
When you click on it, the first option should say keyboards. So on the right side of all the sound selections.
Mm-hmm.
When you click on keyboards, you'll see a rock organ and classic grand and all those things.
Yeah. We pick classic grand. A grand piano, basically. So then when you click on it, then you'll be able to hear the piano sounds. Can you let me know if it works, if it has worked for anybody?
It's working.
Okay, great.
The
Great. So if
GarageBand on Play Store is different from what is on App Store. So
yeah, because
I'm
I'm not
confused
using.
on which one I'm supposed to download.
Do you have an iPhone?
No, I'm using Google Pixel.
Yeah.
You can get one online, the virtual piano.
Yeah, that could also work.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
From where?
Google it. Virtual piano keyboard. This is how it looks like.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I didn't know really which app the Android people use because I use an iPhone, that's why. Okay, great. So we are now on our piano, right? Are we all there? Can we all follow? Silence is consent, so I take it as such.
Is it
so we are now.
The piano.
We don't see it properly.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So we are on C sharp. Who should I call? Prudence. What is our next note that we have to play? So we are trying to play the major scale of C sharp, right? So I've played my C sharp. What's my next note? D sharp. Why D sharp? Exactly. So we have done one W. Faustina, what's the next note?
The next note. F.
So we did this. Oh, sorry. It sounds right. And then the next note, Miss Baden. F sharp, because we have done two W, so we are at H. Yeah. The next one, Monica.
Please, I'm confused.
Okay, let's start over again. We are applying our major scale formula, right? The major scale formula that we used was WWH, WWWH, right? So back to C. We are going back to C. In C, when we play our first note, we know that our formula starts with a W. So the next note that we will have to play is D, because we skip over one note, which makes it a W.
Okay, you started from C rather instead of C sharp. Because I heard C sharp.
I'm using.
That's why.
Yeah, I've come back to explain it with C. But we were trying, because now with this we know how to form our major scale in C. So now we were trying to form it in C sharp, because the thing is we have to know how to play the major scale in all the 12 keys, right? So now
why did you move from the D sharp to F? Because we have two W's and one H.
Yes. What is the most important thing that I said at the beginning? Because I know that a lot of people will fall victim to it. When you are playing a major scale, what mistake do you definitely have to not have to do? Because most of the time when I'm teaching keys, like, people make these mistakes a lot, especially at the beginning. What did I say at the beginning? What do you definitely have to do?
You have to hit the first note and then you apply the scale formula.
Exactly. So you hit the first note, your root key, before you start applying the formula. Yeah. So if it's in C sharp, let's go to my piano. If it's in C sharp, I play my C sharp first before I start applying the formula. So I play my C sharp because I'm playing the major scale in C sharp. So I play my C sharp, then I know is a W. A W means skip a note. Skip this, I play this. So that's my 2. So you first play your 1 before you start to count. So I skip this, I'm on 2. And then next one was E. So I skip this, I can't hear because it was also a W. And then next one, Selena said F sharp. Why? Because we are on H. So next one is the right above it. Are we on the same page now?
Yeah, I understand now. Yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Now we are on F sharp. The next one is?
G sharp.
Sorry?
G sharp.
Sorry?
G sharp.
G sharp.
Yes.
G sharp.
The next one is?
A sharp.
Yes. The next one is?
C.
And then we are back on our do, which is?
C sharp.
Right. So now you can mute yourself again because I'm hearing myself twice. Quite. Yeah. Great. So now if I should play it faster. Right. So first note W W H W W W H. 1 whole half whole half. That is a formula. Any question with this? No? Okay. D. Let's form the major scale of D. Monica.
D said. So what's that?
Correct.
E.
Exactly. So I play my first note and then whole, so it's E. Then next one, Monica again.
So what's it? E. What's that? A F K G.
We never skip notes. Never ever.
F sharp.
Exactly. We never skip 2 notes, please. It's always half or whole. Yeah, so 1, 2. Yeah, so whole. The next one is half. Bernice?
G.
Exactly. Kennedy?
A.
The next one, Faustina?
B.
Anna, next one?
C. Is that B?
B, yeah. Are we doing whole or half now?
We are doing half now.
Are we doing half now? Anybody who agrees or who wants to differ? Are we doing whole or half now? Anybody else? Whole or half?
If it's whole, then it will be C sharp.
Yeah, but the question
it
is.
will be C. Yeah.
Yeah, but the question is, are we doing whole or half?
Is it half?
We are
Whole,
doing
then
whole
it's
now.
C sharp.
We're doing whole,
Then
but
C sharp.
let's try and keep the formula in our mind here. So 2 wholes, half, and then 3 wholes, and then half. After you have played your first note, right? So we are still on the whole. So which is C sharp, and then the last one is a half, which is Anna.
Which is D.
Exactly. So the D major scale sounds like this: whole, half, whole, half. So the idea is that you guys now have the garage band, right? The idea is that you will be able to play on your phone the do, re, mi, na, 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 for all the 12 keys, right? And to make it quite easy for you, because like now you understand the concept, so you can learn it on your own, right? For example, in B flat. So I've played my first note, O, half, O, half. Formula. It works all the time. E flat, A flat. I've placed my first note, so I start to count. O, half, O, half. It works all the time. Right? So now on your own, yeah, you can actually learn all the major scale. Yeah. And it is this the major scale is the basics of music. So if you know this, you are cruising, trust me. And to make it quite easy for you guys, what did I do? Because I'm a nice person, I made you guys print out this, right? So even if you are playing at home and, for example, I'll intentionally play a mistake, right? I'm playing F. It doesn't sound right. That's it. So, do, re, mi. It doesn't sound right. I did a mistake. So then what do? I take a paper, my thingy, then I can see that F is like this. So I start on my F, G, instead of the B flat, I play the B. So even if you don't apply your formula right and something sounds off, you can always take like a quick look at the paper that you printed out to see like, oh no, here is wrong. And then you can apply it. But then if you apply the formula correctly, you shouldn't be off. Yeah, so of F. So I was playing F. And it is this formula that we use to play, it is the major scale that we use to play melodies. Yeah, well, sometimes we can have a flattened note in there, but most of the songs that we sing in church, like it is the major scale that we use to play the melodies, right? So, for example, we give you all the glory. We are in C. We are in F sharp. Sorry, F. Major scale that we use to play the formula, right? Like if you know how to play the major scale, yeah, at home and be like, okay, so soprano is singing. Then like I know my major scale, so what will alto sing? Then because you know your major scale, you know that the alto is right above the soprano. We will cover that next week. So you know that if the soprano is here, then I think also with this. So with the major scale, you can actually find your part. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, so with your major scale, if you know it and you know it well, you can actually find parts and build on it, and then you can explore more. Like, yeah, when we will talk about that chord substitutions, you will substitute a note, but that's for later. Yeah. So your major scale is the basics of music, right? So please, now you have a piano on your phone. Yeah, you can, as I said the other time, make this paper your best friend in the few weeks coming, right? You wake up in the morning, spend 30 minutes on it, right? major scale C. And you can always have a look at it because you are not really a piano player, so you don't have to know it off head. Like you can always have a look at it. Okay, C sharp, just apply it. Like the more you do it, the more you can like maybe look away and then play it by yourself. But it's not by force to like. The most important thing is to know the concept and how it is formed, right? Because you have it in front of you that you can always have a look at it, right? Any questions about the major scale? No questions about major scale? No? Okay, great. Then we move on. Now, the minor scale. So we have the major scale, we have the minor scale. Those are the two scales that we will learn because we also have the blues scale and the Dorian scale and all of those bizarre scales, right? But for us, it's not really interesting as singers, right? So the minor scale is very important, which we also have to know. Yeah. In order to be able to play the minor scale, we have to introduce a new word, which is the relative minor. When we say the relative minor, what do we mean? Before I give the definition for that, I have a question for the class. What is the sixth of C? What is the sixth note of C? So because C, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Yeah, so what is the sixth of C?
A.
A. Great. Next question. Caris, don't answer. What is the sixth of F? You can have a look at the sheet and then count it. It's fine.
C.
No, of F.
Of F.
D.
D.
Exactly. What is the 3 of E flat?
B flat or E flat?
E flat.
G.
G, exactly. If now put the paper away, try and download the structure of the piano in your head. So you have 2 black keys, 3 black keys. It begins with a C, and then you go to D, no black keys in between E and F. You have your F sharp, then G, G sharp, A flat, no black key between B and C. That is all what you need to know. And I think putting this in your head will help you a lot, right? So now that you know this, my question is, what is the 3? No. What is the 3 of D? Yeah. What is the 3 of D? Like you know where D is and you know the whole half thingy. What is the 3 of D?
F sharp.
Somebody said it. I heard it.
F sharp.
F sharp. Who said that?
Ika.
Okay. F sharp. Good. And then the last one, 4 of B flat. And there was silence. Glory.
F sharp.
No, not right.
F.
No.
Is that E?
4 of B flat. No. Derek?
4 of B flat.
Yes.
D sharp.
D sharp, exactly. D sharp or E flat. Because I'm playing my first note, then pull, half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now, the relative minor is basically the sixth note of the major scale. So the sixth scale degree of the major scale. So the sixth of C, as we said, is A. Yeah. So the relative minor of C is A minor because A is the sixth of C major scale. the relative minor of a key is the sixth note, and the sixth is the la, do, re, mi, fa, so, la. Yeah, the relative minor is the relative minor of a key is the sixth note of that key's major scale. I read it again. The relative minor of a key is the sixth note, the la, of the key's major scale. So, for example, the relative minor of C is A minor because A minor is the sixth note of the C major. Are you all still with me?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes. So the relative minor of a key is the sixth note of the major scale of that key. So if I'm playing my F and I ask you what is the relative minor of F, it is D. Why? Because the D minor, the note D is the sixth of F. Yes, so the relative minor of a key is your sixth note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the sixth note of the major scale of that key. So in C, the relative minor of C is A minor. Why? Because A minor is the sixth of C major. Are you still with me? Great. If you have questions, please interject. Okay, interject, because the most important thing is I want everybody to be on the same page. Right.
I have a question.
Yes.
So basically, you were mentioning about like C, key C, and the sixth note of that one is the A. But you're saying here like it's like that one is wait, C, A. It says A, like the normal A, but I see A minor written.
No, because yes. So the sixth is your la, and your la is a minor chord. So the chord, so the notes, you see the note is always C, D, E. With the notes, we don't have major note or minor note. The note is A, but the chord is a A minor chord that we will play.
Ah, I see.
Yes. Okay. So the A minor scale, yes. So when you want to play your minor scale, that is the first question that you have to ask. The minor scale that you want to play, what scale degree, which major key has that scale degree as a 6? No, has that note as a 6? No, I'm going to rephrase my thingy. When you want to play a minor chord, the question that you have to ask yourself is, the note that you want to play the minor chord of what major scale is that note the 6th? Yes. Do you understand the phrase I just made? Yes. So I'm saying, I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it slowly. Whenever you want to play a minor scale of a note, yeah, in this case, A minor. Whenever you want to play a minor scale of a note, the first question that you ask is, that minor scale of the note that you want to play, that note, yeah, of which major scale is that note the 6th scale degree? So if I want to play A minor, the question that if I want to play A minor scale, the question I have to ask myself is, of what major scale is A minor the 6th of, or is A the 6th of? So in this case, A minor is the 6th of C major scale. Yeah. So in order to play A minor scale, I have to know how to play the C major scale. So when you know how to play all your major scale, you can actually know how to play your minor scale. Because the minor scales are always a relative minor of a specific major scale. Yes. So with the A minor that I keep mentioning, C major is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I see the 6 here. Yeah. The 6 is A, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 is A. So if I want to play A minor, I will just have to rearrange it. I start with an A and end with an A, but then everything stays A. I start with an A, but then I go to B, I go to C, then I go to D, E, F, G, and then I end in A. So all the notes stays, but my beginning point and end point is the one that changes. I'm gonna make it practical. So, as I said, today's class will be a bit, but please stay with me. So A minor, no, first C major. C major is 1, 2, all of them white notes, easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I want to play my A minor. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This A. Yeah, it's the same thing. Octaves. So I will start here. I will play the same thing as I play in my C. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B is part of it. So I'll bring the B down here, right? So I maintain the same note in C, but then I rearrange it and start in the minor that I want to play in and end it there. Because I want to play A minor, I have to start with an A and end with an A. But the notes in between are the same note that I used to play my C major scale. If you go to F, yeah, I'm playing a D minor, right? What's the question I have to ask? I want to play the D minor scale. What is the question I have to ask?
What the major scale of D is?
What the major scale of?
What the major scale of it is?
No. Can we all write it down? I'm gonna say it, and then I want you guys all to write the question that you have to ask down, because I want to know. I want us all to know the question by heart. So please take a pen, write it down somewhere. So right, whenever you want to play a minor scale, you ask yourself. Whenever you want to play a minor scale, you ask yourself the following double points. Of what major scale is that minor key the sixth of? Wait, hold on. Of what major scale is the key where I want to play my minor scale the sixth of? That is better. So, of what major? What did I say? Can somebody please repeat what I said?
Of what major scale is the key you want to play the sixth of? Right?
Repeat it again, sorry.
Of what major scale is the key you want to play?
The minor scale, the sixth of, yes. So the question you ask yourself is, of what major scale is the key you want to play the minor scale of what we want to play the minor scale the sixth of? God, it sounds so confusing. I'm sorry. So I repeat, let me think.
Is it not of what major scale is the sixth minor?
Nah.
This is how you frame it.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
What the major scale of that sixth is.
Sorry, come again.
What the major scale of that sixth is.
No.
Initially, you said that of what major scale is the key where I want to play the minor scale, the sixth of.
Yeah.
That's what
exactly.
you said.
That is what I want to hear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what I said first, write that one. Glory. Write that one.
Could you please repeat one more time?
Of what major scale is the key where I want to play the minor scale, the sixth of?
Thanks.
Yeah.
It still sounds confusing, right? But try it.
Yeah, it's confusing, but
Can you repeat, please?
of what major scale is the key where I want to play the minor scale, the sixth of?
I think this is how I'm trying to understand it. So I want to play A minor scale. So I ask myself in the major scales, which of the major scales is A, the sixth note?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So repeat what you just said. I think with what you said, it really breaks it down. Yeah. So please, can you repeat what you said?
Okay.
No. Repeat what you said, Kennedy.
So, for instance, I want to play A minor scale.
Don't do for instance. Make it ultimate. Make it general. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to play a minor scale. I ask myself, which of the major scales is the minor scale I want to play the sixth note?
Yeah. Now you've changed it.
I changed it a bit because I used an example, so it was a bit easier.
So use your example so that we will just compare the two.
No. I have it.
Okay.
I have it. So now write this as a question. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to break it down so that you like kind of get it. When I say this makes sense, but then I'm trying to position myself in your shoes so that you will get me, right? So write it as what major scale has that note as the sixth scale degree? Perfect. What major scale has that note as the sixth scale degree? So if I want to play D minor, I ask myself, what major scale has the D minor, has the D as a sixth scale degree? Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but still confusing.
No, try and get this one. I will not change it. So somebody wrote it in the chat. Let me see.
Could you repeat, please?
Yes. What major scale has that note as the sixth scale degree?
Okay, thanks.
So 1, 2, 3. So we know that our scale degree is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Yeah. So if I want to play, for example, E flat minor, I want to play E flat minor. I ask myself, what major scale has this E flat as the sixth scale degree? If I want to play D minor, I ask myself, what major scale has D minor as a sixth scale degree, which means has this as the sixth note, as a sixth scale degree. If I want to play A minor, I want to play A flat minor, I ask myself, what major scale has the A minor as a sixth scale degree? I think this makes more sense, right? Say something. I want to hear your voice.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Great. So then, Suzanne, I'm going to ask you, since you said it's clear, if I want to play F minor, what question do I ask myself?
You would have to ask yourself in what major scale has that note as a sixth scale degree.
And what note is that? What major scale would that be? What major scale has, I said F sharp, right? What major scale has F sharp as the sixth scale degree? You can look at the paper. No. What major scale has the F sharp as a sixth?
I'm confused at where I have to start counting.
So you have to make sure that you see that there are always numbers on, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that you can see a 6 at where an F sharp is.
Okay.
Is it A major?
Exactly. It's A. Because when I look at the A major scale, the 6 on the F sharp. So the F sharp is the 6th degree of A. So then if I want to play A minor, I would just have to play the A major scale, but then rearrange it and start in F sharp and then end in F sharp. So basically, for the A minor scale, don't learn a formula, right? So we just learn one formula and then we derive the minor scale from the major scale. Be able to understand it. Yeah, but the most important thing, don't really learn how to play your minor scale, learn how to play your major scale. Somebody said, just to clarify that I understand it well. It's, for example, the 6th scale degree of D major, B minor. Perfect. Because B is the 6th of D. Any questions? No questions, so we can move on. Hello. Can we move on? No questions?
No questions. Yes, please, we can move on.
Great. So then we've done this, we've done that. So this is also the other paper that I made you guys printed out. But as I said, the most important thing is knowing your major scale. When you know major scale, so this formula here, you don't have to really learn. I just put it there just for the sake of it. Yeah. But then if you know your major scale, you can always apply it to your minor scale. So I sent this in the group. If it's possible, print it out, plastificate it, and then hang it on your room in your room. So every morning look at it, evening look at it, play it on your piano, try and get it. You understand? It will really help, because it forms the basics of everything. Perfect. Now that you know your minor scale, your major scale, you can form the most important thing, the major chord. What is a chord again, Caris?
A chord is 3 or more notes played together.
Exactly. Yeah. So the major chord has 3 notes played together. Yeah. When we're gonna play with a seventh note, minus seventh note, major seventh, and all of those stuff is where we begin to expand, add extensions, and then we have 4 or 5. But that's not what we are interested in. We're just interested in the major chord. Yeah. So the major chord also has a formula. Yeah. Easy. 1 plus 3 plus 5. So the first scale degree plus the third scale degree plus the fifth scale degree. That is a major chord. So here you can see this is a C major chord. The C major chord only has white notes. Why? Because the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the major scale are all white. So obviously the major chord will also be white, right? So for the major chord, 1 plus 3, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 is a major chord. So now I'm playing C major. So if you know your major scale, you can play all your 12 major chords, right? So C major chord, E, plus 5. I'm playing my C major. Can somebody give me the notes for C sharp major chord? Carries not you, somebody else. 1 plus 3 plus 5. You can take a sneak peek at your major scale book or thing, paper, and then you dictate it.
Is it C sharp, F, and A?
Come again, C sharp and?
C sharp, F sharp, and A flat.
No, not right. Anybody else? 1 plus 3.
C sharp. F. G sharp.
Even when I played, you can hear it's a major chord. Like it sounds like a major chord. Right. So 1 plus 3 plus 5. Yeah. So the 3 is a whole note above it. So 1, 2, 3. I keep my 3. 4 is a half note, and then 5 here. I'm here. So as I said, if you know your major chord, you basically, if you know major scale, you can basically play your major chords. Rachel, F sharp major. Give me the notes. You can look at the paper. What notes should I play?
Me?
No, Rachel.
F sharp, huh?
Yeah.
Then B flat.
What do you say? B flat or E flat?
B flat. And then C sharp.
Exactly. It sounds like a major chord. Exactly. So now we can basically play major chords. Right. Anna, give me B major, please.
Please, I'm confused with this thing.
No,
So
you are not. You are
want
not.
to-
You are here. You can never be confused. You can never be
I'm so
confused.
confused.
You can never be confused. Look at the paper. Look at this one. At the paper. This.
The violet one or
This one. Your major
blue
scale.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1 plus 3 plus 5. So if you know your major scale, so now I'm saying B major, right? So play a B major. Right. It is the B major scale. Now saying play a B major, and B major is 1 plus 3 plus 5. So you take the first scale degree, third grade degree, fifth scale degree. So my first note that I play is
it B?
yeah, my first note is B exactly.
Then you go to E.
Sorry, did you say E?
No,
1
wait.
plus
It's
3.
plus 3. So I'm confused. D?
1 plus 3 plus 5. Anybody who want to help?
I wasn't here when you started, so I'm just confused with this thing.
Anybody who want to help and also explain why?
D sharp.
Why D sharp?
B plus 3.
1, 2, 3. 3 is D flat. Right? So 1, 2, 3. And sorry, no. D sharp, you were right. You were right. D sharp or E flat. So is this note right here? And then the fifth one is, the fifth scale degree is?
F.
Not F? Because 1, 2, 3, 4.
F sharp, F sharp. Sorry.
F sharp. So we have our paper for the major scale. So you just pick 1 plus 3 plus 5, then you have your major chord. Here I have my 1, 2 is a C sharp. 2 is a C sharp. 3 is a E flat. 4 is E. 5 is F sharp. So I take my 1, I take my 3, and I take my 5. That's a major chord. Major chord is 1 plus 3 plus 5.
So that is the same with the WWH, WWWH. It's the same thing, right?
Susanna, answer her for me. Is it the same thing?
I'm asking, do we go with the same pattern? Like WWH, WWWH?
I'm making another student answer for you and see if she gets it.
Yeah. I was gonna say yes because it also depends on your majors. I mean, my answer is yes.
I would say no.
You would say no.
Yeah, I would say no because when you know your major scale, you just take your 1 plus 3 plus 5. I don't want you guys to think again about whole half anymore. Yeah, so your whole half is when you use it to specifically form your major scale. Once you have your major scale, then you just pick a 1 plus 3 plus 5. So your whole is for your major scale, not for your chord, because the formula for your chord is 1 plus 3 plus 5. We don't do whole there anymore. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Great. We will, for next week, I think we will maybe put to the side what I had planned and we will work on this more. And then if it is really drilled in, then we will start on and what's planned for next week. Because if I move too fast, it will be like, it will not really stick. Right. But then I want us to do this one too. So as I said, major chord consists of 3 notes, right? The 3 notes, the scale degrees 1, 3, and 5. Yeah. So we pick our 1, we pick our 3, we pick our 5. You can only do this if you know the concept of the major scale. If you don't know the concept of the major scale, then the 1 plus 3 plus 5, you will not be able to find out where your 1 is. You'll not be able to find where your 3 is. You'll not be able to find where your 5 is. Yeah, so your major scale, know it. And you have to be able to apply this to all the all the 12 different keys. Yeah. And here are your major chords. So even if you are practicing at home and you are not sure, or then you can always come and have a look at this and play it. So in my C is D sharp is D sharp, F, G sharp. F sharp is F sharp, B flat, C sharp. G is G, B, D. Make sure that whenever you are using this, it doesn't always start with C, right? I always shift it. So if it's in E, we start in E. If it's in thingy, we start in if it is in A flat, we start in A flat. But then the structure of the piano stays the same. Do you get what I mean? So for example, in C sharp, we started in C sharp here. We don't always start with the piano drawing in C, else I wouldn't have enough space to always draw it from C and stuff like that. Yeah. So that was our major scale. And then to end it, I'm just gonna touch on this small. We will come back on it again next week. Our minor chord. If you know how to play your major chord, minor chord is also very easy. Minor chord is you play your major chord. What major chord am I playing? C major chord. If I want to play a C minor chord, what do? I flatten my 3. What does it mean to flatten my 3? Who should I pick? What does it mean to flatten my 3? Prudence. Half step back in, exactly. So I'm playing my E. My next note, the note that I will play will be, what's the name? Not B sharp. D sharp, exactly, yes. So this is C minor. So if you know how to play your major chord, you just flatten your 3, then you have your minor chord. So this F major is like this. So then I'll flatten my 3 and like that. I can see in your face that all this is making you guys all tired. Good Lord. So what I would say is that if you have not worked on the first lesson really good and you are still not really familiar with the name, like, you will be more lost. Go back, watch the video. I posted the video for a reason. Yeah. Like, watch it, make sure that you understand the names of the piano. Like, that is the basics, right? Once you have it done, this class, make sure that you go over it again. I gave a deadline that on Sunday, I was really disappointed. I was like, really? Like, how can you tell me this story? Like, nobody had the deadline. And then when I posted it, I had a lot of, oh my God, I forgot. Are you oh my God in me? How can you oh my God me? I posted it there like, and yo, why didn't you write it down in because I thought I really thought that a lot of people were waiting for me to send a reminder. Me sending you a reminder? Like, how can you kidding me? Because, like, if you really want to take this serious, yeah, like, you have to work. I tell you. So please, okay, let's work on it. Like, if you have questions, I'm here to serve you guys. Trust me. Like, my heart is really in this to help you guys grow, right? It's not for money. It's not you understand. So ask me questions, bombard me with questions in my DM. If you are learning at home and you don't get anything, really like use this opportunity, because an opportunity is coming. Yeah, I'll be cruising. If you call me, I will not mind you. But now I will mind you, and then you don't want to be mind. Hi, please. So please work on this. Yeah, work on this. I'm going to post this on YouTube as well, tomorrow. So like rewatch it, try and understand the concept of it. And I know that like trying to play all the 12 major chords, minor chords, 12 major scale, minor scale is a lot. Yeah. So next week I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna change what was on the plan for next week. I still want us to like work on this. Yeah, I still want us to work on this a bit. So if I see that we are good, then we will implement the next one. So next week won't be, because I thought we could finish this in like 3 weeks, like 3 intensive weeks of, but then I will have to extend it. But then the next one will be September, somewhere there, because in the last, after next week, the following week, we have a guest who's come to speak to us. Trust me, this one. Glory. Don't miss it. That's all I'll say. Don't miss it, bro. I go through length to make this possible for you guys. Take this opportunity, because this is a workshop. These are classes that, yo. Okay, so please, let's do the necessary. Do you have and if I make a quiz again and the deadline being Sunday, and you don't make it, then you are doing yourself. Hey, you are doing yourself. I'm not doing you. I can never do you. Do you have any questions? Then we end it.
Yeah, so my question is, what is the deadline for the quiz? Can we like sort that out now?
Yeah, so the deadline for the quiz is always Sunday midnight.
Always
the reason
midnight.
why I do Sunday midnight is I'm also very busy as well. So if I get on Sunday midnight, I will try and look at it on Monday. Yeah, I look at it on Monday because I will also have to prepare for the next class. I have to, like, I'm so busy. I'm trying to squeeze myself here and there. Yeah, if you make a quiz, you are only one. But if I get like 10 quizzes or 20, because we are with 20 here, if I get 20, I have to like mark all of them. You are with only one, no. You are with only one. And I'm like, hey, hello.
God is your strength.
Amen. So yeah. So on Sunday midnight, I will try and make it. I'll try and get it done tomorrow. Then you have a lot of time to kind of like work on it. See, if you plan to like spend 2 hours on it, like, and work, it will not work. I will tell you, it will not work. Don't do not do anything tomorrow. Do not do anything on Thursday. Then maybe on Sunday you will try and fix in 2 hours. It will not work. Try and maybe every day 20 minutes. Every day work on it 20 minutes, because with something like this, it's about like how consistent you are. It's not like maybe one day on Sunday I will spend 2 hours on it. It's not how we learn piano. You understand? It will not work. It's about the consistency. So every day if you touch on it, it will stick. Every day you touch on it. In the morning 30 minutes, in the evening 30 minutes. I know we are all busy, but then if you want to invest in music, bro, investment takes time. Trust me. Yeah. Any question? No questions? Oh, so was this lesson more intense, like compared to the last one?
Not intense, but it's definitely something that you will need to practice to let it stick.
And it's packed. Yeah, it's packed.
Right. So work on it. Next week we will start over again with this to make sure that it's kind of like it will stick. Yeah. So we will do this one again next week. I will start again, and then we kind of like work on it just to make sure that it sticks. And the lesson of next week we will take it to next month. Yeah. Okay. So if there are no questions, I would say thank you so much for being in class. And most of you guys were like really on time. So thank you so much. Tomorrow, and one thing I would say is that when I post a lot in the group, right? But all the stuff I post in the group are really essential. They are important. It's not because I post a lot in the group like, oh my God, what is Riichie? I post a lot in the group. And yo, all the things the amount of time I'm sacrificing sleep. I don't sleep. I left home this morning like 5 something, got home at 8, had to shower fast and come and sit here. You understand? So I'm doing this and I need you guys to put in effort as well. Because this night I had to go to Zanzibar, but I'm here. Can you imagine? Yeah. Okay. So please, let's put in the work. Okay. Bless you all so much. I love you guys so much. Let's take this journey serious. Okay. And you'll go far. Okay. Go and sin no more, my daughters.
God
Bless
bless you,
you.
Riichie.
Bless you. Have a
Thank
good night.
you. God
I
bless
pray that God will
you.
give you
Bye.
sweet dreams. Bye
Amen. Amen.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bless you.
Amen.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bye, bro.